Were there certain traits that were more important than others in those early hires?
The early hire and the early hire phase, like scrappiness is super important. And you have to actually get joy out of the process of solving problems. Like you have to love the build journey. If you don't love the build journey, you're never going to work out at an early stage company because it's just everything is always on fire.
So really looking for unproven folks, mostly. They had some good experience, but maybe weren't proven at the level they wanted to operate at. So one of our first engineering hires was ex-Twitch as a senior software engineer, but he was still an IC role and was tasked with, changing a button color. And we said, okay, you're in charge of all these features that you're going to go and build in the next 2 weeks. So you have to wear a lot of hats. And I think that's the second one, is like people that are under-leveled, I guess, and then people that are willing to take on a lot of hats. And so he was doing DevOps and he was doing some design work and some testing and QA and all this kind of stuff. And then I think the final thing was hiring as experienced people as you could possibly get. The more senior, the better.
It goes without saying that intensity is a really important one. I think that there's different sides to it. I think certainly intensity in terms of work ethic matters a lot. You need people who are really in it because the odds are so stacked against you as a startup. You're battling so many different things. You're battling inertia, you're battling maybe competition, you're battling general kind of chaos of trying to, organize a business. The one way you can really win is by tapping into like a deep need that a customer has. And the way that you do that is through just like unmitigated intensity and focus. Being able to really effectively collaborate well between different groups matters a lot too.
I believe, demonstrate success or are good indicators, right? That someone will be successful at a startup. It's that sense of accountability. My greatest hires in that space to date have been people who I think I am reminded of like they were me. My pitch to them is always basically the same thing. I think you're a really smart person, and I think that you will go on to found a company, but you have a lot to learn, just like I had a lot to learn. So join me and let's learn lessons together. And in that process, you will level up to where you want to go.